Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, yesterday we tried to understand about a system where goods are exchanged for goods, and we named that system as barter system. But there are many problems which we face due to the barter system, and there need to be a common medium of exchange so that the exchange can take place very easily. So people all over the world practiced this barter system and also encountered problems with this system. When trading became widespread across the countries, more goods were brought and sold in the market, and they were also transported over long distances. In such circumstances, use of some form of money evolved in all societies. For example, in very early ages, people used grains and cattle as money. Grains and cattle was a common medium which was used because it's a most used item in many of the houses. So grains and cattle were used as money, but they were difficult to transport these grains and cattle and to keep it for as a stock. Durability, for a longer period they cannot keep them. So durability was a problem since they could be attacked by the diseases and many other problems. It may even get rotten also. Over period, what happened? People preferred scarce and attractive metals like gold, bronze, silver, copper was accepted as a medium of exchange, which can be divided into parts and carried around. Since they were scarce, they became acceptable by all the people. Almost all the people have accepted it. But however, problems remained and new problems came up. For example, for every exchange, the metal had to be weighed, and later on traders were not sure about the quality of the metal. So copper के नाम पे कुछ और मिलाते होंगे and सोने के नाम पे और कुछ मिलाते होंगे अंदर. So they were not sure of the quality of the metal. So after some time there was a serious problem of the trust in the quality of the metal that was used as a medium of exchange. First they have accepted as a medium of exchange, but later the quality question has arisen, and people were suspicious of the quality of the metal. This provided an opportunity for various rulers of the kingdoms to come up with a system that was suitable for them, and also solved some of the above problems like durability and even the quality. So this led to the minting of the coins. Minting bole to minting of coins with the size, weight and purity, and at the same time it is called as a royal mint. It was necessary to weigh them each time. There was greater assurance of purity, and they were easy to carry. In the Roman period, it was a B-cent. A gold coin was a standard currency. This was a early B-cent bolte usko. B-cent, and B-cent is a gold coin, children, जो रोमन एम्परर के नाम पे निकाले थे. That is called as a gold coin, and it was a standard currency, and coins became acceptable for many of the traders and by the many of the people in the common society also. So that was the first Roman Empire coin which has come out, and later in India also we find different kinds of coins. Different coins have come, but out of them Pana, the Mauryans have first introduced a coin called as a Pana. Okay, this is a silver coin, silver punched coin. So these are the coins which were first introduced in the society as a common medium of exchange. So coming to the paper money and the emergence of the present banks, if you look at them, then people who had to buy and sell in large quantities had to carry large amount of coins, gold coins or silver coins for their transaction. So what they have done is they started looking for safe places to keep them. How should they? Because they have to travel by the forest, and in the forest if the thief, if the what we call dacoit people attack them and steal, okay, so there is a chance of risk involved. So they were looking for a safe place to keep them. They went to goldsmith. Goldsmith बोले तो जो सोने का वो बनाते देखो, okay, so they went to goldsmith where their money would be protected. So what they have done is the goldsmith charged fees for keeping their valuables safe and making them available whenever they wanted. They kept with the goldsmith, and he used to charge some fees for that, and whenever they want these gold coins, he used to give them. and this practice became popular, and trust in some of the goldsmiths or sheriffs grew. These goldsmiths in some places are called as sheriffs, sheriffs, sheriffs. They are also called as goldsmiths. So the trust, the belief जो है उन लोगों के ऊपर वो बढ़ गई, and the trust has increased. These goldsmiths would also give loans and had branches across the country in many cities, leading to a new system of paper money or called as hundis. How these hundis work? For example, Somu is a machinery tools merchant of Vijayawada. Let us imagine Somu, one of the person is a trader. Okay, he trades in the machinery tools. He is from Vijayawada. He has to go to Hyderabad to buy machinery from Chendu. सोमू किसके पास जाना है? हैदराबाद को जाके चंदू से खरीदना है. एंड इट इज़ वेरी डेंजरस टू कैरी गोल्ड काइंस फ्रॉम विजयवाड़ा टू हैदराबाद फॉर द पेमेंट ऑल द वे टू हैदराबाद. सो ही कीप्स हिज 10 गोल्ड कॉइन्स फॉर पेमेंट ऑल द विथ ए गोल्ड स्मिथ एंड टेक्स ए रिसिप्ट. क्या करता है? 10 गोल्ड कॉइन्स जो है वो गोल्ड स्मिथ के पास रखता. किधर? विजयवाड़ा में गोल्ड स्मिथ के पास रख के एक स्लिप ले लेता, द रिसिप्ट, एंड इट इज़ इश्यूड इन हिज नेम. And this receipt would say, I promise to pay 10 gold coins. Then now Somu buys the machinery in Hyderabad from Chendu, and he gives the goldsmith's receipt to Chendu. जो receipt जो है, I promise to pay 10 gold coins का receipt जो है, वो जो receipt जो है वो चंदू को दे देता. And Chendu to Chendu and tells him to collect 10 gold coins from the goldsmith as a payment. But he goes to Saeed, who sells iron and steel, and gives him Somu's receipt for 10 gold coins in exchange for a steel. So चंदू क्या करा? चंदू वो गोल्ड स्मिथ के पास जाके वो 10 गोल्ड कॉइन्स लेके नहीं आया. वो क्या करा? वो सईद के पास जाके यही रिसिप्ट दे दे के वो स्टील खरीद लिया. जो स्टील, ही टेल्स सईद एंड दैट ही कैन कलेक्ट द गोल्ड फ्रॉम द गोल्ड स्मिथ. सिंस द गोल्ड स्मिथ इज नोन टू ऑल and is trusted for always putting up quality the receipts that are brought to him, Saeed accepts the receipt easily, and Somu's original receipt has now circulated in the entire economy and is being transferred from one person to another person. चंदू के पास से सईद को गया, और सईद जो है गोल्ड स्मिथ के नहीं से वो 10 कॉइन्स जो है वो लेके आया था. Because of the trust created, such receipts began to work in the new form as a money. The early bankers in India, such as Jagat Seths of Bengal or Shahs of Patna and Arunji Nathji of Surat and Shettiars of Madras enjoyed such wealth. These all are from the goldsmith family only. They enjoyed a great wealth and reputation their receipts have gained. And paper money called hundis were accepted throughout the country, and outside the country also they were accepted. So we shall see about the different story of Amsterdam in the next class, children. Until then, take care about the emergence of banking. Thank you.